The moment the man opened the door, he was stunned with shock. His mother, who went out to buy formula, had been frozen into an ice sculpture. Only at this moment did he realize that what his wife said about the end of the world was true. But back then he did not believe her words. He thought she was talking nonsense. He divorced her and drove her out of the house, not even storing a single bit of supplies. Now he could only huddle with the scheming woman under a blanket to keep warm, while his ex-wife was living a normal life with her sisters, enjoying luxurious hot pot in the shelter. The woman was able to foresee all of this because she could hear her daughter's thoughts. Her daughter was reincarnated. In her previous life, the little girl was sold by her scumbag father to human traffickers right after birth, to change her miserable fate. When the doctor told her mother that the baby had died, the little girl hurriedly cried loudly to catch her mother's attention. That was when the woman realized she could hear her daughter's inner voice. She learned from her daughter that her husband not only betrayed her, but even had an illegitimate child outside. The woman furiously wanted to rush into the bathroom to teach the scumbag a lesson, but then her daughter called out to her in her mind. The daughter told her that a super strong cold wave would come in a month. The world would enter an apocalypse. She also mentioned that the scumbag had an abandoned underground warehouse. The warehouse was equipped with a natural isolation layer, perfect for building a shelter. The woman immediately ran to question her husband if the company had an abandoned warehouse. The husband looked at her in shock, curious why she suddenly brought it up. The woman directly told him that the end of the world was coming, just as she expected. The husband did not believe her at all, but to avoid any problems with the soon-to-be listed company, he readily agreed to give her the warehouse. Little did he know he would regret today's decision for the rest of his life. The next day, the woman pushed her daughter to the warehouse early in the morning. The most important thing now was to stock up on supplies before the winter arrived. But with her strength alone, it was impossible to accomplish all this. Suddenly she had an idea. She thought of her three reliable sisters. The woman told her sisters the news that the apocalypse was coming. The sisters did not doubt her words. They only worried about how to store all the supplies. As everyone was worried, the baby just snapped her little fingers. In the next moment, everyone was transported to a mysterious space. Only then did they realize the newborn baby had such a huge mysterious space. So not only did they prepare plenty of supplies, they even stocked up on aerospace-grade materials. There were still 20 days until the apocalypse. To gather more supplies, the woman converted all the company's assets into cash. This directly led to the man's company failing to go public. He was furious, and decided to divorce the woman immediately. On the other side, the woman had already built an extremely safe shelter. Right after the scumbag divorced her, he immediately brought the scheming woman and her son into his home. The scheming woman had just moved in, and soon got into an argument with the man's mother. The mother, not wanting to make things difficult for her son, compliantly went out to buy formula for the scheming woman's son. At this time, the man was coaxing the scheming woman. When the doorbell suddenly rang, the man thought his mother had returned, so he went to open the door. But what he saw at the door shocked him beyond belief.